Hello everyone, my name is Jordan, also known as the X-3 or Happy Face. Today I want to show you guys something a little bit different as I was dabbling into Ableton and getting my groove on and really discovering a lot of new and interesting tricks. I've actually discovered something that I thought wasn't possible, but it turns out when you use a instrument inside of Ableton, that's actually the chorus, you can actually get some distortion effects from chorus. Because you want to think of this as kind of like 3 different delays. And you can actually treat chorus in other ways by pushing it to its maximum and creating distortion within itself. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to show you guys the differences of why I would use a chorus to generate distortion than an amp. So I'm going to play the differences with an on and off and flip back and forth through it, because you don't want to sit through hours and hours of people being like, okay, this is what it sounds like when it's off, and this what it sounds like when it's on. Just do it in the freaking video so we understand. I don't think that's too hard. Anyways, check it out. So as you can see, it's raising everything from 1 kilohertz to about 15,000 kilohertz right here. I'm gonna delete this amp because it's just giving me a lot of nasty harmonics that I just don't want. So when I turn on the chorus, it's trying to mellow out everything by displacing a lot of delays in between and kind of just slightly modulating it so that way it's just not in sync and creating delays. It's like spreading each of the detuned signals back and forth. What I've discovered with the chorus is that this first delay is actually, when you take it all the way down to 0.01 milliseconds, this is actually turned into a high pass filter. It's no longer a delay because it's reacting so fast. So it has no time to modulate. So I'm going to take this down to about 60 or 41.7 hertz, where the subs are, so we don't mess with that. And treat your delay too. This is like a slider, but this is actually the amount of the distortion we're going to add. So think of this as like a level, a gain input, kind of your meters. You understand what I get. Anyways, I'm gonna turn it to fixed mode, and what I discovered is this little multiplier times 20, and it creates a very drastic change to the sound. So I want to turn on my amount to full, and you have to get the rate. This is the only thing I'm very picky about. You have to get the rate perfect on this, otherwise it won't create harmonics within itself, and you'll get noise. So after a few seconds of playing around with the rate and letting you guys listen to the raw noise and getting closer and closer and closer, I'm just going to type in the number. So I'm going to show you guys this distortion technique. So that's basically the distortion technique. It's pretty simple, but when you combine it with other choruses, you can get very metallic textures, and that's exactly what polarity does. I figured out by setting it to a negative polarity, you actually get much brighter harmonics. But when you set it to a positive polarity, you actually get very negative effects. Just like pretty much play around with chorus until you get something that sounds nice. With chorus and this new distortion, it really adds a lot of different dimension to it. So let's hear it in the mix, and then I'll check you guys out later for another tutorial. Thanks for subscribing. It really does mean a lot. I usually give out more stuff every single week, so be sure to look for Saturday and Sunday, no matter what day it is or holidays or whatever. You're gonna see 2 new videos, one for Saturday and one for Sunday. Other than that, I want to say thanks for joining me. If you like to see more insight of how I think about the music before actually making it, head over to my gaming channel because I talk about what I use to create sounds, and there's a lot of golden nuggets in there. So other than that, I'm going to basically play you guys out. So thanks for joining me. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good one. Be sure to leave a like, that means a hell of a lot to me. And of course, I really love you guys, so I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Check you guys out on Monday for another Redstone Engineer 8. Have a good one and peace.